Shiism is a particularly symbolic and mythological religion. A myth has been well described as something that in some sense happened once, but which also happens all the time. It's a timeless thing that expresses something timeless. The Shiites say there's always a battle going on between good and evil in the world. And we are taking part in that unseen battle for justice. And we will follow Hussein, even unto death, if necessary, in the pursuit of justice and equity for all. Justice and equity, another of our modern ideals. So they have devised rituals, and the rituals of Ashura reenact Hussein's march. And the people who are doing this to themselves are identifying with the people of Kufa, who did not come forward to help Hussein or fight on his behalf, and who just stood idly by and watched, as it were, from afar while the imam was slaughtered. Just as there are people who sit back and just don't bother about the injustices they see in their society. And another very important thing they devised was a passion play, which would, a symbolic play, especially in Iran, which would sort of go through the story of Hussein. From the time when he's in Mecca being attacked to the time when he is martyred. But it's not just a play that's put on in the theatre, it's very much participatory, and the audience take part, they cry and they weep, and they are meant to think of their own sorrows at this time, the injustices they see all around them here and now, their own tragedies, and so that this becomes a timeless story of the struggle for goodness in our difficult world. And the climax of this is an important point, is not the moment when Hussein is actually killed, but the moment when he puts on the white shroud of the martyr and says he is now going to confront Yazid, and even if this means he's ready to die in order to bring the Muslim community back to its true mission of promoting justice and equity for all. And at that, the audience cry, Ya Hussein, and cry, and they too promise that they will march with him and work for justice in this world.